All right, then. Hi, everyone. While we're gathering round, it's a new time. We're testing new formats just as usual. So we'll see how many people we have here today. At this time, while we're connecting, you have an opportunity to call your leaders, call your teams that right now is going to be a really cool event. And you give us requests a lot of times so we can show you what kind of materials they've got tied to the project. And it's going to be one of those most interesting topics today that is really new. We have a novelty. So today already, we're going to show it to you based on your requests. So it's going to be an interesting topic today. We're waiting for all of you. In just a couple of minutes, we still have time to wait for people to join. And please type into the chat, those who have already joined, if you can hear me, if you can see me, please type in the chat 1 to 10 so we understand. Somebody's saying can hear. Pretty clear. 10. All right. Hi, everybody. While we're gathering here, still have some time for us to gather around. Just another couple of minutes and we'll get to starting. All right, then, everyone. While we're gathering here, let's play our favorite game. Let's type in the chat which city you're from, which region, which country, so we understand who's visiting us, where there's more people that are watching and listening to us. We've got Ukraine, Odessa. I am at Bali myself. My name is John Adler, if you don't know me, but I think we know each other here. Alania, Russia, Krasnodar. All right, it must be very warm over there now. So if we have some English speakers or Turkish speakers here, all right, Ukraine, that's great. What I like here is that PayChanger really unites nations and countries, and we're all here for one idea. We understand this idea, and most importantly, we want to promote this idea, and that's really good. And we are actually in the very beginning of this big journey that we still have to go through in order to achieve what we want to achieve. We have absolutely everything to achieve those maximum results. Now, let me announce what we're going to do today. Once again, now, we are today going to have a special guest, and she's going to tell us some really great news. She'll tell us about the novelty that we just had introduced recently. There was a request from the community on how to work with a specific thing, a topic. So the ambassador of the company, I'm not going to tell you right now who it is yet, but they'll tell you what you need to do in order to follow this path and use that functionality that's being added. So based on this tradition, right, at webinars like that, we'll have a giveaway. We'll have several winners. How many and how much they can win, I'm going to tell you at the end. I'll remind you that patch bonus dollars you can exchange to subscriptions. You can pay for up to 30% of the subscription cost using patch bonus dollars. And let's remember right now what PayChanger is and what the benefits are that it brings to people in what functions it provides to the sellers and the buyers. PayChanger is the platform that actually unites the buyers and the sellers, and where it becomes more and more users every day, which is cryptocurrency. And it provides a ready-made solution for that. So things we would want to talk about today is that the payment service for the P2P segment in crypto payments is based on Web 3.0. I think a lot of you know this, and that's really good. Another thing I want to tell you is that the app to be downloaded to the phone is right now in moderation stage, and very soon you'll hear the wonderful news when you can use this mobile app. Also, I'd like to tell you that this payment service is beneficial for both the sellers and the buyers. This service was one of the first that was introduced to introduce proof of progress. Also, the service has a really good alternative to staking, which doubles your money in US dollar equivalent. And you can do that also with your patch bonus dollars. You can earn on referral programs and earn double the money. This is what we've already talked about many times. So let's talk about right now what benefits there are for the buyers. The buyers can save their time and money without paying fees to convert from cryptocurrency to fiat, and they can easily and quickly pay for goods and services. Also, they can get an invoice from the seller through the service to buy in cryptocurrency. The buyers or sellers can settle in cryptocurrency in three networks: BEP20, 3x20, and TRC20. But if the buyer pays in patch tokens, they get 10% cash back in dollar equivalent from the amount of the purchase in patch dollars, patch tokens. So they can pay in different assets, but patch tokens are preferred. Because of the cashback and other offers, you can get benefits by doing that. Also, you can make payments quickly, and that product is in demand because it's more than 400,000 users in cryptocurrency, and new conditions are created for them. Also, you can use subscriptions and double your money in dollar equivalent. You can spend it and buy things more easily. That type of staking is called subscriptions, and we've talked many a times about how that works at our other events. So what do the sellers get in this? Those who still don't have cryptocurrency in their business can now say confidently that they receive payments in cryptocurrency using a ready-made solution for that from PayChanger. And PayChanger also trains people to use wallets and cryptocurrencies, and the service provides client support. So thus the sellers can start working on the crypto market where you have a loyal paying audience with money, and you don't have to convert money to fiat on your card. And that means the clients are willing to buy more easily. I think you can agree with that. Also, now you can make your offers more attractive because the service gives 10% cash back for any transaction if it's made in patch tokens. This token is deflationary in its nature, and it's limited in the market in its amount. So we already said that the total issuance of tokens is 1 billion, and 90% of these tokens are locked in a smart contract. But I think you guys all visit our events and you know our tokenomics. Also, I'd like to point out that not only patch tokens can be used, the service can be used as a crypto acquiring service. This can be used for different crypto networks too. If you settle not in patch tokens, but other networks, then it's still beneficial for the seller. But it's just that there's no cash back. So they have a choice which asset to use to settle which tokens. You can also use TRX, TRC, and BEP20, but you don't get a cash back for that. So those who are interested in finding new clients can create their advertisements and increase traffic to their services using crypto market. The sellers can invite all current and new clients to stake tokens, be participating in the subscriptions, and get double the money in dollar equivalent, and spend the profits on any services. If there's a clientele and the seller is interested in new paying clients, then this sort of service will make that client more loyal and more active. And for promoting subscriptions, the sellers get additional bonuses and everybody wins there. So, be it a psychologist, a marketologist, a seller of courses, or a realtor, or a consultant, you can put up your services on the platform for your current clients and for your new clients. And the second, right, the second party, the buyer, can buy it using cryptocurrency, and you have a choice of what to pay with. So it's a crypto acquiring for the P2P segment. And in this market on the daily, they make transactions to more than $10 billion. Thus, the service is beneficial for both the buyers and the sellers. And there's a big roadmap of this service and of our development. And I think you have already been to our events already many times. And those that are seeing me for the first time and don't understand what I'm talking about, I would like to urge you to refer to this person who invited you to this event today so they can explain to you in more detail how you can earn with PayChanger. Also, I can tell you, and I would like to tell you that you definitely should subscribe to all of our social networks, uh, pin our Telegram channels in your Telegram app so you don't miss any of the news. And please react to all the news that the community managers are doing for you, because that shows how much you're involved in these processes that helps the service promote itself. And if our service is being promoted, then new audience is coming in. And that means that we are carrying out our functionality and we're developing. That's PayChanger as a company and the benefits that the buyers and the sellers are getting. But another thing I'd like to announce to you, I'd like to tell you that it's a giveaway today, and I want to show you the first code. And the design of the codes is always changing, and it's really cool. So the first code is 212078. So what you need to do now is you need to go into our community space spot, hit menu, scroll all the way down, and press code 1. You get a message, input code 1, where you input 212078, send. My code has been accepted. If your code's been accepted just like mine, I think you've been visiting our events. You know how to do it. You figured it out. So please type in the chat that you've completed this task. 212078. That's 212078. I'm stopping the screen share, repeating it once again, 212078. So please type in the chat if you're able to do it, and I will understand that we can move on, because it's going to be an important topic coming up. So I'd like to announce the ambassador of PayChanger, a wonderful lady, a mom, a person who just, in very simple words, explains to us many technical things. She's also the author of her YouTube channel. So please subscribe so you don't miss any of the new videos. So Lena, the floor is yours. Hi, I'm happy to see you here. Happy to be here. Can you hear me good? Yes, we can hear you very well. Now, all right. I'd like to apologize if it's noisy, because it's a storm outside. So there may be some thunder. So don't get scared of that. Now, what I wanted to tell you today is, as you already know, PayChanger has partnered with the Cashflow Exchange service. And now on our website, we have a button, and you can go to that exchange portal and bring in USDT to your wallet through that in order to be able to buy patch tokens and buy the subscription. And I know that many people who are doing it for the first time, it's a little difficult for them, and they can be worried that the money is going to go somewhere else, and especially if the amount is big. So I'm going to show you how to use this exchange service. So I'll tell you what line does what the sequence is, and that's going to ease things for you. And for the first time, if you're doing it, your lead, or Person who invited you can do it for you. They can help you. But if you want to build this business, you need to learn how to do it yourself and help your partners, those that you invite. So you need to do it once, twice, 3 or 5 times so it will be easy and you won't worry anymore. I use exchange services or P2P on exchanges in order to withdraw funds because I've been in the crypto market for a long time. I earn money there. And many people, though, don't want to use P2P on exchanges because you need to go through verification there. For that reason, some people use exchanges. I used to use exchanges too, and they pretty much intuitively are all similar to each other and they're understandable. So let me tell you about this exchange that we'll be using. So you probably already see it on your screen. All right, so here's our exchange service. You can go there from the site by pressing this button. So now we're here. What do we need to do now? So see, they've got working hours. So exchange is 10 through 20, 10 a.m. through 20 a.m. Saturday, it's 10 through 5. And Sunday is day off. So you don't go out and bug tech support, like, why don't they answer you? Why is your exchange not working? Also, look at the reserve. It's how much USDT they still have that they can send to your wallet. Because if the reserve is not too big, then you won't be able to exchange all of your money. The minimum exchange amount is 2,000 hryvnia. So, by the way, it's for users from Ukraine only. For users of other countries, we'll explain later how to bring in money. So this is only for Ukraine. So 2,000 hryvnia, that's the minimum amount. The 30,000 is the maximum amount. So if, for example, for $1,000 or for $2,500, you need the money, you'll have to do several transactions. So how did they suggest to us to do the exchange? There's a few simple steps. First, we fill out everything in the form. We'll get back to it. And I'll show it to you. Then we click continue and we get acquainted with the contract, right? That nobody really reads, actually. You just tick the box and say, I agree. Well, I mean, you can read it. And then you tick the box. Then once again, check the request that is in your new window, and then you pay. But there's one small thing here. The payment on this website is done manually from bank cards, right? So what you will have to do is either text tech support or click this little window here. Well, I tried texting them and they haven't replied for 2 hours. Well, I guess it's a weekend already. They're not replying. So also they can ask you to do verification. I don't think that's going to happen if it's a small amount, but with large amounts, anything can happen. And for that, you'll have to send them a picture of your bank card or your documents or something. Here you see two lines, right? If you want to buy a specific amount of USDTs for a subscription, and you fill this out, and there will be a calculation here. Or if you want to give away a specific number of hryvnia, and this will tell you how much that is in dollars, right? For instance, we need 500, right? For $500. So there you have it. Here you input the number of your card. I didn't want to show my card here. I just put in some random number so you can see how all of that happens. Here you input the number of your wallet that you copy from your MetaMask. Then you fill out your name, your second name. I just wrote that text there. Your mail and your Telegram nickname, which is probably what you need for contacting tech support. Then you tick the box that you accept the agreement, and then you click continue. So let's see how it works now. So checking our request, see if that's the card that we're trying to use. Is this the amount that we need? Is this really your wallet? We check everything, create a request. Now it's ready. And what you need to do next, right? You see here the number of your request. Then you need to go into Telegram, or you need to text this service, email this service. There's contact information there. And you can go to Telegram with chat and chat with support or here in this window, and they'll give you the bank details for which you'll pay exactly this amount. And then you click I've paid, and then you wait until they send the money to your account in MetaMask, your USDT account. But keep in mind that it's 40 minutes now, although I heard it was an hour, but you have 40 minutes to pay if your support, if the support hasn't replied to you in time, then this order will be canceled because the exchange rate may have changed. So that's all I wanted to tell you about the payments. It's very, very simple. It's not more difficult than on Binance. I recommend you to have several options, Binance P2P and exchanges. You might be blocked on Binance or whatever. So then you have these exchangers. So all of these exchangers are very convenient. I used to use different ones, maybe like a dozen, because some go away, then their terms change. I've never had a situation that they didn't send me my money. Even if there was a delay, I would get in contact with tech support and it would all be figured out. So don't be afraid. Ask your partner to help you do it for the first time. It can text me or just in the chat. You can type in the chat and they'll help you out. And that's all the information from me. I'll be happy if I was able to explain and kind of calm your fears. Thank you, Elena. So complicated things, it would seem for many, but so quickly and easily. It's great that you have the skill to explain complicated things simply. Big thanks for coming to the Saturday webinar. Thank you very much. All right then, guys. Once again, we've remembered what PayChanger is, what the benefits are for the buyers and for the sellers. We still have code 2 ahead of us, but to conclude a bit, we'd like to tell you that we're working in the crypto industry. And it's important that if you're just starting to work with all this, that you have to do it not the simple way, but you have to learn and get the skill. Because having done that once on your own, you'll learn how to do it and you'll be able to do it yourself later. And you'll be able to teach your partners. And remember that there will always be people following you that will be promoting this, will be a part of your team. And all together, you'll be creating your business with PayChanger and you'll make that a source of income, probably your main one. So let me put on my screen share now, show you code 2. I really like the design of today's codes. It's really cool. You guys are doing a great job making these animation videos for the codes. So we're going into our community space. All right, I'm going in there together with you. Clicking the menu, then code 2. You see code 2 on the screen now. That's 202035. That's 202035. My code has been accepted and I've become a participant of today's giveaway. And I'd like to remind you, but rather tell you, that it's going to be 3 winners of 5 patch bonus dollars each. So we're going to compete for it right now in real time. And our community manager will get in touch with you, tell you what you need to do to get your reward. I'm sure a lot of you have already participated. Many of you have won, and if, just like me, you've input the code and it's been accepted, 202 or 35, and you've become a participant in community space, told you you're a participant, tell us in the chat and we'll see how many people we had at the webinar participating in the giveaway. just 5 or 10 seconds more to input the code. And I would like to remind you that very, very soon is our really awesome event, our Bali camp event. And I'd like to remind you that until 25th of July, you have to have 35,000 turnover in your first line. And that's your turnover taken into account as well. So you can have your own $5,000 worth of subscriptions and another 30,000 down the line from you, and you'll be there. So there'll be information, networking, some really cool trips, a wonderful Bali. I'm here myself, and I can confirm that it really is wonderful. So hopefully you guys can make it to the event. And not only you should strive to make it to the event, but you should want your people to be there as well, because the number of people that you can bring out to there, they will build your business for you. After each event like that, your business just goes through the roof. I check that personally several times, and just be there. And the island really changes people. It's really cool in all the senses. It's a wonderful place. So it's going to be a really great event, and it's going to be the biggest event of the year. And so now, our community managers, please give me the spreadsheet so that we can now see who the 3 winners are. With patch bonus dollars, we'll have 3 winners. So waiting for the spreadsheet from you. We'll see how many people we had participating in our giveaway, and we'll be giving away 15 patch bonus dollars. You can use them when buying subscriptions, and later on in the whole ecosystem, that functionality will be expanded. So while we're waiting, okay, we're still waiting. So we have the spreadsheet. Just a few seconds. I'm going to upload it and show it to you. So, how many participants? I'm curious. How many do we have here today? Just a few seconds and a drum roll. So, 1 through 54. So we've got 54 participants. Now I'm going to show it to you. I'm going to show you just a second now. Right, so screen share. I'm putting on my whole screen so you can see everything. So here's a spreadsheet, 54 participants. The numbers are 1 through 54. So you can see everyone can see their name there, 1 through 54. So we tick the box says no repetitions, and we see who the winners are, who the lucky people are today. So generate. The first winner is number 29. Next number is number 11. And the third winner for today is the number 20. That's 11, 20, and 29. So number 11, that's Yuri Haliman. Congratulations. You are the first winner. Now we got 20, 29. Number 20, Mari or Mapi. I should be Mari. Apologize if I said it wrong. You're the second winner. And the next number was 29. 29, Koroleva, Nina Koroleva. You are the third winner for today. We've got three winners. I stopped the screen share. And what I'd like to say at the very end, make sure you come to all of our events, all of them, and please subscribe to our social networks. Put some reactions on our news that helps the community managers see your feedback and how whole instructions are created, the whole information material. So everything that the community managers do for you, they want to see a reaction. So please, up under each post in our social networks, please put the reactions. Really important for us. So see you at the next webinars. Look out for the announcements next week. It's going to be a lot of interesting stuff. This has been John Adler and Lena Lynch. See you again.